Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. We have seen in the first Brahmana of the fourth Adhyay, different types of upasanas. We started from the prana, the indriya, the shrutrindriya, the chakshu, mind, and then we have come now at the end in the seventh mantra, शाकल्योक्त हृदय ब्रह्म उपासना. यदैव ते कश्चित् अब्रवीत शृण्वाव इति एतद्ब्रवीमि विदग्धा शाकल्यो हृदय वै ब्रह्मेति तथा यथा पितृमान etc. Now, we have seen this topic earlier with different upasana support. विदग्धः शाकल्यो हृदय वै ब्रह्मेति, हृदय वै सम्राट, सर्वेषां भूतानाम् आयतनम, सर्वेषां भूतानां हृदय ही आयतनम. We are all living in our heart. Now, नाम रूप कर्मात्मक. So what is the hृदय? Where name, form and karma, three of them. Form is our body, name is with what we are identified, nama rupa, this is jagat, and karma. These are the three things. They are all supported by the hridaya, by the heart. Therefore, they are pratishtita. Brahmane hridaya pratisthani cheti. Therefore, this hridaya is pratishthit in every being. This is how it was said. Therefore, all the beings are in their heart. And therefore, one should do the upasana of only being. So first of all, we have done the upasana of the chakshu, then shrotra, one by one, prana, mind. Now we do the upasana of the hridaya, and therefore tasmad hridayam sthitihi iti upasita. Sthitihi, being. Just be. This is our being. See? Now what we are trying to see in all these upasanas, there are two types of people. This probably I told. One is krutopasti and second are akrutopasti. We all who are listening, the virtual people and me, the virtual speaker, see, we are akrutopasti. We have not done any upasana in our life. See? We have studied the worldly things. Then we have gone through good and bad experiences. And then we came across by accident on YouTube something and we started liking it. And now we are in it. So we are akrutopasti. That means we have not prepared ourselves. It has come to us as a free gift. Therefore, this Janaka, he has done this upasana. Tasmat Hrudaya Sthiti iti upasita. And Hrudaya cha Prajapati Devata. Now be attentive. Prajapati or the Hiranyagarbha or Sutratma is the creator of the whole world. Hrudaya, the sense of I, is the creator of our world. So there are two worlds. One is the samashti, the totality, and second is the vyashti, the individuality. Therefore, everything begins from this Hrudaya. When I am telling you, I have done this thing, I cannot do this thing. See? Therefore, one has to do this upasana of sthiti. Where am I? Be there. Then what will happen? From the individual I, we are preparing to merge ourselves in the total I. From the individual creator of our samsara, we will be approaching the creator of the whole world. So from the Tejasa or the Jiva, we are going to the Sutratma or Hiranyagarbha. This is how one has to do the upasana. Now, after this is done, the first chapter is over. Now, Dvitiya Brahman begins. Janako havai vaidehaha kurchad upavasarpanuvacha namaste stu yagyavalkyanu mashaditi sohovacha yatha vai samrad mahanta madhvanameshan ratham va navam va samadaditaiva ete evaitabihi upanishadbihi samahitatmasya समाहितात्मासेवं वृंदारक अड्या सन्निधित वेदः उक्तोपनिषत् क इतो विमुच्यमानः क्वः गमिष्यसीति नाहं तद् भगवन् वेद यत्र गमिष्यामि इत्यतः वै तदेहं तद् वक्ष्यामि यत्र गमिष्यसि इति ब्रवीतु भगवान् इति. Now here Janako Havya Vaideha. Now Janaka Vaideha, this story, this particular mantra will begin. Yasmat sa visheshani sarvani jana brahmani janati yagyavalkya. See? Yasmat, because sa visheshanani and sarvani brahmani janati Yagyavalkya knows both the manifest and the unmanifest reality. The reality with the attributes and reality without the attributes. Therefore, para apara. See? Both the things are to be known. One has to know the cause as well as the effect. Para is the attributeless reality and apara is the reality with the attributes. Yasmat, because sa visheshanani sarvani brahmani janati Yagyavalkya. See? So he knows all the Brahmas. Which are the Brahma? Prana Brahma, Chakshu Brahma, Mana Brahma, Hridaya Brahma. See? All these are the Brahma. So these are the Savishesha Brahma. Yagya. Tasmad Acharya Katvam Hitva Janakaha. Therefore, Janaka, he Acharya Katvam Hitva. Knowing that I know very well, like that this kind of arrogance having given up, Kurchat Asana Visheshat Utthaya. Then he got up from his asana, which is meant for you to give lectures to others. He got up from there उत्थाय समीपम असर्पन् पादयोः निपत्यन्नित्यर्थः. He got up from his seat, where from he was probably giving the satsanga or like that. He got up from there and he fell at the feet of Yajnavalkya and Uvacha, Namaste Tubhyam He Yajnavalkya. Yajnavalkya, salutation to you. Anuma Shadhi Anushadhi Mam Ityarthaha. Iti Shabda Vakya Samaptyartham. Therefore he said, now Yajnavalkya, please instruct me. See? Shadhi, Anushadhi Mam. That means instruct me, give me some orders. What should be done by me, please tell. So Hovacha Yajnavalkya. Yajnavalkya said, Yatha vai loke samrat mahantam dirgham advanam eshan gamishan ratham vas sthalena gamishan navam va jalena gamishan samadadita evam eva etani brahmani etani एताभिः उपनिषद्भिः युक्तानि उपासीनः समाहितात्मासि. Yajnavalkya tells, hey Samrat, like when we have to cross the long distances, either we use the vehicle, ratha or the car, and if you are going by the waterways, then we use the navam or the boat. In the same manner, evam eva etani brahmani Etavihi Upanishadvihi Uktani. See? So in the same manner, the Upasana, what we have told in the last, that Chakshu Brahmeti Upasita, Shrotram Brahmeti Upasita, Prana Brahmeti Upasita, then Mana Brahmeti Upasita, and then Hridaya Brahma Upasita. So all these upasanas, they are like the vehicles by which we are going from what we think we are to what we in reality are. From the virtual to the actual. Journey is possible when you have completed this upasana. This is what we call the Krutopasti. So Janaka was a Krutopasti, unlike us. So, एवं एतानि ब्रह्माणि एताभिः उपनिषद्भिः युक्तानि उपासीनः. See? Therefore, samahitatmasi. Therefore, now your mind is fully available and it is now ready to go further. See? There is no shortcut on the spiritual path. There are many places you go. In the spirituality market, you get many varieties. Shortcut. Within first course, 7 days, first level, pay 50,000 rupees. 7 days course. Then, second course, you will have to come after 1 month, practice this. Then go for the second course. Second level course. Then you have to pay 200,000 rupees. So it is a higher course. See? Here, it is said, no, this is not the way. You have to lead your spiritual life with commitment 24/7. It is not a course of few days, crash course in meditation. See? No. Therefore, you have completed Atyantam etabihi upanishadbihi sayuktatmasi. You have done this upasana and therefore you are fully available for the further understanding. न केवल उपनिषद समाहितः एवं वृंदारकः पूज्य आढ्य ईश्वरा न दरिद्र इत्यर्थः. Not only you are well controlled, you are well available for the further studies, not only that, but you are Vrindarakaha, you are worthy of worship, respected by everybody. Adhyaha, you are the controller, Ishvara, and na daridra ityarthaha, and you are not a poor, frustrated person who is walking the spiritual path. Now see? How important it is, we must know. Spirituality doesn't mean daridra. See, na daridra ityartha. Many people have got this funny notion. If somebody is a Swami, why he is going by car? Why he is going by flight? That is not the way. See. So, संयुक्तात्मासी न केवल उपनिषद समाहिता एवं वृंदारकः पूज्यश्च आढ्य ईश्वरः न दरिद्र इत्यर्थः आढ्य धनाढ्य. अधीत वेदः अधीतः वेदा येन स त्वम अधीत वेदः. And you have studied the Vedas because you have done the Upasana as told in the earlier chapter. Uktascha Upanishad Acharyahi Tubhyam Sa Tvam Uktopanishadkaha. And you have studied the Upanishad through the mouth of the Acharya. See? Matruvan, Pitruvan, Acharyavan. See? So you have studied the scriptures from the Shrotriya Brahmanishta Acharya. Therefore, you are now fully available for the further knowledge. See how important it is. We just go somewhere, listen to one satsanga, and then we become totally spiritual for a few seconds, and again coming back to square one. So, evam sarva vibhuti sampannaha asi san. In this manner, you are with all the qualifications. Vibhuti is the glory of an ideal seeker. So, evam sarva vibhuti sampanna api san bhayam madhyastha eva paramatma jnanena vina krutartaha eva tavad ityartaha. See, although you have everything, you have done all upasana, karma upasana, everything you have done, yet bhayamadhyastaha eva, you are still in the fearful existence. Because Paramatma jnanena vina, without knowing your essential nature, what is the Paramatma, what is the Brahman, vina krutartha eva tavadityartaha, you cannot discover fulfillment krutartaha, your life cannot discover fulfillment without the Brahma Jnana. Yavat param Brahma na vedsi ityartha. Till you don't recognize your own self as the infinite Brahman, till then, vina krutartha tavad ityartha, you are not fulfilling your life. Itaha asmad dehad vimuchyamanaha etabihi नवरथस्थानीय याभिः समाहितः क्व कस्मिन् गमिष्यसि किं वस्तुं प्राप्स्यसि इति. Now, after having told you have done everything, now ita means asmat dehat, from this body vimuchyamanaha, when you drop this body vimuchyamana etavihi nauhi rathasthaniya yavihi samahitaha, like the boat or the ratha or the vehicle which is used for going here and there, in the same manner this body which you have used for becoming qualified, when you drop this body, when you drop the ratha or the nauka, where do you go? Vimuchyamanaha samahita kva kasmin gamishyasi, where will you go? Tell me. Kim vastu prapsasi, and what will you get? See, friends, after having done so much upasana, etc., what next? Naham tad vastu bhagwan pujavan veda jane yatra gamishyami iti. Hey pujaniya Bhagwan, na veda, I don't know. Na veda na jane yatra gamishyami iti. Where will I go? I don't know. I've been doing only this. Netra Brahmeti, then Shrotra Brahmeti, then Prana Brahmeti, then Mana Brahmeti, Hridayam Brahmeti. I have been doing this. What next? Have you discovered fulfillment in life? Be attentive. We are all caught up in this disease of doing sadhana. I want to do meditation. I want to do go to Himalayas. I want to go to the Char Dham Yatra. Because I want to do. I want to go here. I want to go there. We can't be with ourselves. Because there is no fulfillment in life. See? Like when we are hungry, we go here and there for cessation of hunger. But when our stomach is full, we are at peace wherever we are. In the same manner, you done so much of upasana, Janakji Maharaj. But do you know, after this, what next? I don't know. See? अथ यदि एवं न जानिषे यत्र गतः कृतार्थस्याः अहम वैते तुभ्यं तद् वक्ष्यामि यत्र गमिष्यसीति. If अथ यदि एवं न जानिषे यत्र गतः, if you do not know when you leave this body where will you go and discover your fulfillment in life, aham vaite tubhyam vakshami. Now I shall tell you where will you go after you drop this body. Bravitu Bhagwan iti yadi prasanno mam prati. Okay, Bhagwan, please do tell me if you really are pleased with me, please tell. Should know, Yajnavalkya says, listen. Now from here, another very deep topic begins. Indo havai namaisha yoyam dakshinekshan purushah tam va etan indaha santamindra ityachakshase paroksha neva paroksha priyahi iva devaha pratyaksha dvishaha. Indo havai nama. Inda iti eva namna. There is something or somebody called Indha by the name Indha. Yash chakshur vai brahmeti purukta adityantargataha purusha sa esha. Now be attentive. That what was told in the earlier upasana, that the netra means the presiding deity, netra devata is the Surya, the sun. So this is mentioned here. Yaha chakshu urvai brahmeti purukta. Earlier it was told that the chakshu is the Brahman, and where is that, what is that Brahman in the chakshu? Adityantargataha purushaha sa esha. So Adi Daivik is the sun. Adhyatmik is also the sun. See, it is because of the sun the outer world is illuminated. It is because of the inner sun the world is known for us. Therefore, this Purusha which is in Samashti, the sun, and the Purusha which is in Veshti, the eyes, is one and the same. See, friends, this is one of the most important requirement of understanding to know the truth. Everything has to be recognized in these three ways. Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, and Adhyatmik. Adi Bhautik is structural. See? Adi Daivik is functional. And Adhyatmik is subjective. So in the same example, Adi Bhautik is the sun which is hanging in the sky and the structural eye. That is Adi Bhautik. Then functional sun is the light which is given to the world. And for us the functional sun is the vision. And Adhyatmik, it is the same sun which is objectively and which is the subjective. And therefore the same sun, because of the conditioning of the subject-object, as if it has become the knower and the known. But in fact, it is the one. This is what is mentioned here. Yash chakshurvai brahmeti purukta adityantargataha purusha sa eshaha yoyam dakshinekshan akshani visheshana vyavastitaha. So where are we in the waking state? Be attentive. So here, what is the Aditya? Sun is I. I what? The seer. So I walk, I talk, I speak, I go here, I go there. When? When I am in the waking state. So where do I live in the waking state? What is the locus of my presence in this body complex during the waking? Dakshane akshan. In the right eye, we are living. See, friends. So by the right eye, Lakshana Vritti, we come to know when we are identified with our gross body and the sense organs, it is a waking experience. See, friends, that is why when we study the scriptures only by reading the translation, you will not get a real understanding. So, yo yam dakshane akshan is akshini, visheshena vyavastitaha. So, the waker is living in the right eye. In short, such a Satyanama, and he is the Satya. That means the same Paramatma which is expressing as the sun in the sky, outer world, objectively, is the same Paramatma which is subjectively experiencing what is illuminated by the sun through the eyes. And he is Satyanama. Such a Satyanama. Tam vai etam purusham deepti gunatvat pratyaksha nama asyendaha, asya indaha. Tam vai etam purusham. Now this Purusha, who is the sun, the Purusha in the sun and the Purusha in the eyes, he is Dipti Gunatvad, because he is the illuminator, Pratyaksham Nama Asya Indha iti. So he should be called as Indha. Tam Indham Santam Indra Itya Achakshate Parokshena. So to this Indha, although it is the Satya, the truth, it is Parokshena, it is indirectly, it is called as the Indra Itya Chakshate Parokshena. Yasmat Paroksha Priyahi Devaha, because the gods like the indirect reference. See, it is the way of respecting somebody. Now, many people do not know, therefore they do not observe that tradition. If you go to South, for example, Tamil Nadu, you go. Nobody there, those who talk to me, they mention to me, you have done like this thing, you have done like, no. Will you like to come for a cup of tea? Will you come there? No. They will be paroksha, indirectly. Like, will Swamiji like to go for a walk? Will Swamiji like to have food? Will Swamiji like to do something? So paroksha, not directly. Third person singular. So, tam vai etam purusham dipti gunatvar paratyaksham nama asya indha iti tam indham santam indra ityachakshate parokshena. So he is Indra, but he is called as the Indha indirectly, not directly. Yasmat paroksha priyahi devaha pratyaksha dvishaha. They do not like being referred directly by their name. See, like when we go to, let us say, to meet the Prime Minister, we will not go and call him by his name. We will say, His Excellency Maharaj, indirectly, not directly. Pratyaksha Nama Grahanam Dushanti. When you are addressing God by the direct name, they do not like it. Eshatvam Vaishvanara Atmanam Sampannosi. In this manner, hey Janakji, you have come to the Vaishvanara Atma, that is the waker at the individual level and the waker at the totality level. Individual level is Vishwa and totality level is Vaishvanara. Individuality level is Taijasa, subtle body, or the dreamer, and totality level is the Hiranyagarbha or the Mahatattva. Individuality level is the Anandamaya Kosha, totality level is the Ishvara. This is the topic we have to clearly understand. See, friends, so when we talk about life it is not limited only with individuality. Individuality has to be in continuous association with the totality. See, friends, individual air must be in continuous contact with the total air. Individual water must be in continuous contact with the total waters, and so on. Therefore, individuality and totality are one and the same because the effect is nothing but the cause with name and a form. See, gold is the cause and ornaments are the effects which are nothing but the cause with name and form. In this manner, Eshatvam Vaishwanaram Atmanam Sapannosi. In this manner, you have now attained the Vaishwanaratva. Now we go to the second stage. Atha etar vame kshani purusham purusha rupam purusham रूपम एशास्य पत्नी विराट तयोः एष संस्थावो य एषो अंतर्हृदय आकाशा. Now again the same thing, and here the teacher tells एतयोः एत अन्नम य एषो अंतर्हृदय लोहित पिंडो यथा एतयोः एतत् प्रावरणम यदेतर अंतर्हृदय जालकम इव अथयनयोः एषा श्रुति संचरणी येषां हृदयात् ऊर्ध्वनाड्या उच्चरति यथा केशा सहस्रता भिन्न एवं अस्यैता हिता नाम नाड्यः अंतर्हृदये प्रतिष्ठिता भवन्ति एताभिः वा एतदास्र वदास्रवस्रवति तस्मादेष प्रयुक्त आहार इव भवति अस्मात् शरीरात् आत्मनः. Now what is said here? Let us see. Atha etad vami akshani purusha rupam. Now we have seen the right eye is the waker. Now what is in the left eye? So atha etad vami akshani purusha rupam esha asya patni. So here is the purusha, the husband. So here is the wife. See? And therefore in the marriages or in the various karma kanda, the wife sits on the left side and husband sits on the right side. This is the reason. In one place, one lady, so-called educated, logical, argumentative, asked this question. Why these ladies' wives are asked to sit on the left side? Why not on the right side? See? These kind of questions, when they are dumb. They don't understand. If you have 100 zeros, but if there is no 1 on the left side of the zero, will those zero have any value? But if there is only 1 zero, before that there is 1, then it becomes 10. So husband is 0. He becomes meaningful when the wife is on the left side. Therefore, left side is important. Oh, it is like, yes, it is like that. How much foolish we are getting lost in the minor things. See? Atha etar vamekshani purusha rupam eshasya patni yam tum vaishwanaram atmanam sampannosi tasya indrasya bhoktuhu bhogya esha patni virad annam. Now be attentive. Purusha and Patni, wife. Now what is the wife? Wife is for whom Vaishwanaram Atmanam Sampannosi Tvam. Now you are Vaishwanara, the Purusha, and second is Bhoktu Bhoge Esha Patni Virad Annam Prakriti. Virad Annam, the Virad Purusha. See? Bhogyatvad eva. So what is to be understood? Right eye is the Purusha, and left eye is the Prakriti, which is meant for experience by the Purusha. Tadetad annam cha atta maithunam swapne. So, the two of them, atta, the eater, annam, the eaten. See? So, tad etad annam cha atta cha ekam maithunam swapne. Now, what is here in the external world? They are separate. The eyes, right eye separate from the left eye. The experiencer eye, Vaishvanara, is separate from the objective world, the Virat Purusha. Now both of them, experiencer and the experienced, they merge into one mithunam, one pair. Where? In Sapna, in the dream. तयोः एष इंद्राणि इंद्रस्य एव संस्थावः सम्भूय यत्र संस्थवं कुर्वाते अन्योन्यं स एष संस्थावः. देखो, now these two, when they come together, samstavam, they are living together and praising each other. Kurvati anyonyam sa esha samstavaha. They glorify each other. Purusha glorify the Prakriti, Prakriti glorify the Purusha. So who is this? Ja esho antarhrudaye akashaha antarhrudaye hridayasya masapindasya madhe. Now where is this fellow? Where this is happening? This is happening in the our heart. See? Masapinde hridayasya madhe. Be attentive. Therefore, waker is in the right eye and the dreamer is in the bloody heart. See, friends. We have to very clearly understand this. We only talk, but the position of the experiencer, which will not get in any science book or botany or chemistry or zoology or anatomy or physiology or pharmacology. Anywhere you go, you won't get this. That the waker lives in the right eye and the dreamer lives in the heart. When the waker is in the right eye, the knower known difference is vivid and clear. Experiencer, experienced are distinct and clear. Anna and Atta, they are separate. But when both of them merge together in the heart, they are now reducing from the waker to the dreamer. See? एषः अंतर्हृदये आकाशः अंतर्हृदये हृदयस्य मासपिण्डस्य मध्ये अथ एनयोः एतद् वक्ष्यमाणम् अन्नं भोज्यं स्थितहेतुः. See? Now it will be told, what is the food for both of them? किं तत्? य एषो अंतर्हृदये लोहितपिण्डः लोहित एव पिण्डाकारमापन्नः लोहितपिण्डः. So antarhrudaye lohita pinda. In this bloody heart, which is of the color of the red, annam jagdham dvedha parinamate. When jagdham annam, when the food is eaten, it is divided or it is modified in two ways. Yes, thulam tad adho gacchati. The digested, unwanted, excreted food goes down in the process of excretion as well as urination. So, yes, thulam tadadho gacchati. Yad anyat tat punar agnina pachamanam dvidha parinamate. And that which is remaining part, which is not excreted from the body, that puna agnina pachamanam, that is now digested by the digestive fire and then dvidha parinamate. Then it is further modified in two ways. यो मध्यमो रसः स लोहितादि क्रमेण पंचभौतिकं पिंडम शरीरम उपचिनोति. Now the mediocre type of digested food, here madhyamo rasaha, mediocre or the middle part of the digested food is going through the lohita kramena, through the blood and blood vessels. The bhautikam pindam shariram upachinoti is supporting the gross body, which is made up of the 5 great elements. Yaha anishtaha rasaha, and that which is the subtle aspect of the digested food, very subtle aspect, sa lohita pinda indrasya lingatmana hrude mithuni bhutasya yam tejasam achakshate sa tayoho indrendrani yoho hrudaye mithuni bhutayoho sukshmaso nadishu anupravishta sthiti hetur bhavati tadetaduchyate atha enayo eva annam ityadi. Now the the subtlest part of the digested food, it goes through the heart or the blood vessels for the subtle body. Now see how deep it is. It goes to the subtle body. So, the food which is eaten by the waker, out of that unwanted is excreted, then the remaining which is digested by the digestive fire, the lower or the middle quality goes in the formation of the gross body, muscles, blood vessels, bones, marrow, etc. And the subtle aspect of the food, digested food, goes to the subtle body or the mind. See. Now about this I'll tell you some one or two important things for us to know and practice. There was one Mahatma and he happened to go to somebody's place. He was respected, revered. He stayed there for 2-3 days. And then he left. So these people came to clean the room where he was staying, cleaning it properly, and they found that timepiece on the table was missing. So they saw here and there, where it has gone, where it has gone. Servant was asked, no, nothing, no, where it has gone. Nobody could even think that the Mahatma has stolen that. See? After 3 days, the Mahatma comes back. And he says, you must be worried or wondering where that timepiece from your table has gone, is it not? Yes, Maharaj. Can you think that I have stolen that? No. You see, this is with me, I have stolen it. Take it. He said, no, Mahatma, you can take, you'll require it. No, I have given you. Now, tell me, last night, when the food was given to me by somebody, who are those people? Why? No, I want to know who are those people. They are so and so. What is their business? What they do? Oh, they are having the business of some not good business. But their people are good, but business is bad. See? They are smuggling the meat, they have got their slaughterhouse and all that. See? He said, this is the impact of that food which I have eaten. Now when it was thrown out of my system, again I came to normal. Therefore remember, when we are told we become too smart and more educated, therefore those houses where food is prepared with love, affection, in a proper clean and neat manner, coming out of the bed, not taking bath, somehow or the other taking from the deep freeze and then thawing it and then giving for eating. What kind of food it is? The mind will be like that. Physical body will be okay. But the mind is made by the subtle aspect, the food. And subtle aspect is how the food was cooked, how the food was earned, that makes the difference. See. Therefore, there are many Mahatmas. One Mahatma told me, which I have never done. He told me, Swamiji, now you have become old. You have done sufficient seva of the world moving around. Now shall I tell you something? I say, yes. Now you stay in one place, Haridwar, Rishikesh, anywhere, and have one brahmachari who is cooking for you and take food only cooked by him. Because you keep on moving everywhere. Now what kind of food comes in front of you? You do not know. And that makes a difference in the quality of the mind and your spiritual practice. See, friends, there is another story which comes in Upanishad. There was a student and he goes and asks the teacher. He said, sir, the subtle can influence the gross. This I understand. But how can the gross influence the subtle? See? So, what is the gross? What is subtle? He said, for example, the food is gross and the mind is subtle. He said, yes, you are very well read. Now, chant Purusha Sukta. So the student chanted Purusha Sukta perfectly well. He said, very good. You know it very much by heart. Wonderful. Now, from now onwards, still I tell you, you don't take food. Okay? Naturally, Guru's orders, one day gone, second day gone, third day gone. But he was doing the whatever is to be done, etc. Physically, he was able to manage. And then the fourth day, the Guru Maharaj called. Hey, how are you feeling? No, little weakness, but otherwise I am all right. Very good. Now, can you do one favor? What is that? Can you chant Purusha Sukta? He was frightened. My God, once only I chanted properly and this is the punishment I got. He said, yes, I can just chant it. And he started. Om Sahasra Shirsha, Sahasra Shirsha, Om Sahasra Shirsha. Could not remember, could not chant properly. Then the teacher said, never mind, it happens sometime. Now start taking food slowly. First take some juice and eat little bit and slowly increase your eating quota. After 3 days, again he was called. Now, can you chant Purusha Sukta? He said, I will chant, but don't ask me to go off food. He said, no. Then he chanted perfectly well. He said, now you understand how the gross food has affected your mind. Food may be gross, but it has got 3 aspects. Tamoguni aspect is excreted in the body, from the body. Rajoguni aspect is maintaining the physical structure of the body. And the Sattvaguni aspect of the food is maintaining the quality of the mind. See, friends. So, lohitadi kramena pancha bhautikam pindam shariram upachinoti. So, the middle part of the food is maintaining the gross body. Yo anishtaha rasaha. Anishtaha, extremely subtle. An extremely subtle aspect of the digestive food. Sa lohit pinda indrasya lingatmana hridaye mithuni bhutasya yam tejasam achakshate. He is supporting this tejasa, which is the dreamer, where the dreamer and the dream world are one. See, both of them are mind. In the dream, the dreamer and the dream world, they are not two, only the same mind. And yam tejasam achakshate. This is what is called tejas. So in the dream, the knower known division is merged into one mind. See, friends. Therefore, this point also I told you a number of times. All experiences happen only in the mind. And if we are not able to mind our mind, whatever spiritual practice you may think you are doing will be of no use. See, we have to get out of this relative existence and come to discover the absolute being that we are. Taidasam achakshate. Now, sa tayoho indrendrani yoho hridaye mithuni bhutayoho sukshmasu nadishu anupravishtaha. Now that food which is in the heart and it goes through the nadis, through the channels, sthiti hetur bhavati, and that is maintaining the existence of life in the body. Tadet educhyate atha enayoho etar annamityadite. Therefore, it is said that the life in the subtle body Indra and Indrani, the experiencer and the experienced, is possible because of this Anna. Kimcha Anyad. अथ एतयोः एतत् प्रावरणं भुक्तवतः. Now, what is the covering of this food, how it is being done? Here example is given. Yatha pravaranam bhuktavata sapatoscha pravaranam bhavati loke. Like when we sleep, we cover ourselves with some cover, or when we are taking food, we cover ourselves and eat. We don't eat in the public or taking things in the hand and walking on the road. No. Tat samanyam kalpati shruti. Shruti Mata take this example. Tadiha pravaranam. Now what is the pravaranam here? Came yadetad antarhrude jalakam iva. So in the heart there are millions of, not millions, 72,000 nadis, jalakam iva, like the net. Aneka nadi chidra bahula tvat jalakam iva. There are so many small channels through which atha enayo esha sruti margaha sancharati anayeti sancharani. So through these channels, the subtle body merges and occupies the complete body. So Swapna Jagrita Desha Gavana Marga. So from the Swapnat, from the dream, we enter the waking experience through these 72,000 nadis. Kasa Sruti Ya Esha Hrudayat Hrudaya Deshat Urdhvabhimukha Sati Ucharati Nadi. These channels are from the heart, the vessels come out. Ucharati Tasya Pranamam Idam Uchate. And now they are explained. What are they like? Loke Kesha Sasra Bhinna Atyanta Sukshmaha. If you take the hair and the tip of the hair, if you cut it into 1,000 vertically, how thin it will be. Like that, these sukshma, subtle channels of energy, they are Esha evam sukshma asya dehasya sambandhina hita nama hita ityeva khyata nadyaha. They are called as hita nadis. We have already seen in this Upanishad itself. Tasya antarhrudaye masipinde pratishtita bhavanti. So they begin from this heart. And Hrudayad Vipra Rudhasta Sarvatra Kadam Kesarvar Etavihi Nadivihi Atyanta Sukshma Bhire Tasmad Annam Asrat Agachat Sravati Ichati. In this manner, these the food, all that is permeating in and through the whole body, and also the dreamer is now able to come out of the dream and again start the next experience. See, it is like the father has gone somewhere, so the son has disappeared. Now he has come to the wife. Now he has become the husband. So the subtle body, where the knower-known difference is zero, because both of them are only the mind, that is the dream. But when they different, Indra and Indrani, when difference becomes conspicuous, it is the waking experience. Tadeta devata shariram anena annena dama bhutena apachiyamanaha tishtati. Therefore, this body is tied down like by a rope, and therefore it is sustained by the gross body is sustained by the food. Tasman yasma sthula netran no pachitaha pindaha. And therefore this pinda, the gross body, is growing because of this food, the gross aspect of the food. And idam tu devata shariram lingam sukshmeda annena upachitam tishtati. And the subtle body is maintained by the subtle part of the food, the quality of the food. Pinda upachayakaram annam pravyuktam eva mutra purushadi sthula linga sthitikaram tannam tatopi sukshma taramaha ataha. Therefore, this the thing which is thrown out of the malamutra, that is the gross, and the subtle one is the one which is maintaining the gross body, and still subtler is the one which is maintaining the subtle body. Tasmat pravivikta aharadapi pravikta aharatara esha lingatma iva bhavati. And therefore, this Sukshma Deha is the one which is experiencing the subtlest part of the food that we eat. Therefore, asma sharira sharirameva sharira tasma sharira atmana vaishvanara tejasaha sukshmanno pachati bhavati. And therefore, in this body itself, the Vaishvanara is the gross body identification, the waker, and the subtle body identified is the Tejasa. So, gross body, owner is the Vaishvanara. Subtle body, the owner is the Tejasa. In this manner, they two are supported by the gross and the subtle food respectively. See how deep it is. We have to clearly, distinctly know this. Therefore, you also must have experience. We experience a number. Once I tell you one of my experience. This happened in Gujarat. One of my very good friend. He told me, Swami, we have to go to their house for food. I said, I don't feel like going here. He said, no, Swamiji, I have given him a word. I cannot say no. Please, for my sake, you come. We went to their house. The moment we went to their house, I was feeling so uneasy, extremely uneasy. I said, man, I cannot take food here. So he says, Swamiji, don't say no. He's a very big shot in this whole city. And he has invited so many other people also. And I said, I don't know, I don't feel. He said, no, you have to take. I had to take food. I went home. That night, I went at least 16, 17 times for loose motions. The lungis were spoiled. The bed sheets were spoiled. And then next morning, 4 o'clock, I got up, I called my host. I said, hey, call some doctor, otherwise I'll die. The doctor came and he saw and he gave me intravenous some fluid and asked me to drink lot of water, this, that. And then he said, Swamiji, I'm so sorry. I said, I told you that time. You don't listen to me. You wanted to kill me or what? See? Therefore, the anna which is not properly cooked, properly earned, will have that impact on the mind of the person. Sa esha hridaya bhutasya sa esha hridaya bhutaha taijasaha sukshma bhutena pranena vidhriyamanaha prana eva bhavati. See? So this taijasa, sukshma bhutaha, is extremely subtle, and pranena dhriyamanaha, now supported by the prana, becomes the prana. So subtle body becomes the life. Prana is the life. Now how it becomes the life? Now this is said in the fourth mantra. तस्य प्राचीदिक् प्राचा प्राणः दक्षिणादिक् दक्षिणे प्राणः प्रतीचीदिक् प्रत्यञ्च प्राणः उदीचीदिक् दिग्गुदञ्च प्राणः ऊर्ध्वा दिगूर्ध्वा प्राणः अवाचीदिक् वाच प्राणः सर्वादिशा सर्वे प्राणः स एष नेति नेति आत्मा अगृह्यः न हि गृह्यते अशीर्यः न हि शीर्यते असङ्गः न हि सज्जते असितः न व्यथते न ऋष्यति अभयं वै जनका प्राप्तोऽसीति होवाच याज्ञवल्क्यः स होवाच जनको वैदेहो अभयं त्वा गच्छदात् याज्ञवल्क्य यो नो भगवन् अभयं वेदयसे नमस्ते स्विमे विदेह अयमहमस्मि. Now this is very beautiful. तस्य अस्य विदुषः क्रमेण वैश्वानर तेजस प्राप्तस्य हृदयात्मानम् आपन्नस्य हृदयात्मनश्च प्राणात्मानः प्राणमापन्य प्राचिदि. Now this first he was the ordinary person, individual, then he became Vaishvanara total, then from the total Vaishvanara he became the Tejasa, and then from the Tejasa now he merged in the totality Pranamaya, not Pranamaya, Pranatma Bhava. Now he became one with the total life. This is what we call liberation through stages. See? So, pranatmanam apanna, Thereafter, he merged with the totality, all the direction. He merged everywhere. See? Then, evam vidvan kramena sarvatmakam pranatmanam eva apagataha bhavati. Upagataha bhavati. In this manner, the wise man is slowly able to merge himself in the totality. See? Like our sense organs, eyes merge with all the colors and forms. Like the mind merges through all the sense organs of action. Like the life, the Chaitana merges through all of them. And Shuddha Chaitanya expresses through all of them. Step by step. Evam vidvan kramena. So systematically, with the proper sequence, sarvatmakam pranam atmanam upagataha bhavati. See? Such a seeker, he is slowly able to give up his individuality and merges with the totality. You will see, therefore, such Mahatmas, whatever they say it happens, they are able to know what is going on in our mind because they are merged with totality. So for them, my mind, your mind are not separate. See how simple it is. Today we should be able to appreciate it. Like whatever is shown on your phone, I can see it here when I have video call. Because we are able to merge in between our phone's contents. Exactly the same way. The great Mahatmas, the great yogis, those who are following this path, evam vidvan kramena sarvatmakam pranamatmanam eva upagataha bhavati. They merge with the totality. Tam sarvatmanam pratyakatmanam upasamritya drashturhi drashtu bhavam neti. See? And then this totality is recognized as pratyakatmani upasamritya. Then they come back to the ultimate absolute reality, wherein drashtu drishti bhavam na iti, where the knower and the known division disappears. See? Na iti atmanam turiyam pratipadyate. And this is what is called as a turiya. So, first, Vishwa has become Vaishvanara. Vishwa is individual waker, Vaishvanara is total waker. Then Virata Purusha. Then individual subtle body is the Tejasa, total subtle body, individual subtle body, owner is the Tejasa and subtle body, and the total subtle body, the Mahatattva and Hiranyagarbha or Sutratma. Then came the causal body and the Ishvara. These are the three. Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti. Now, when drashti bhavam na iti, in the deep sleep, there is no division between knower and known. There is only experience of being. But it is not known. When it is known, then vidvana. Yamesha vidvana anena kramena pratipadyate. Then the wise seeker who has studied, known all these things, then he transcends the waking along with the waking experiences of the waker, dream along with the dream experiences of the dreamer, and deep sleep along with the absence of the division between knower and unknown. He transcends all the three and kramena turiyam pratipadyate. He comes to his essential divine nature. Yamesha vidvana anena kramena pratipadyate sa esha neti atma ityadi na rishyati ityanta vyakyatam etar. Now, what is this? It cannot be told. We have already seen Atma is beyond the scope of speech and any language. Therefore, here the original mantra, it is said, now, Esha neti na iti atma grihya na iti griyate. So it cannot be called or can be told that this I got the atma. Ashiryaha na shiryate is not destroyed. Asangaha not attached because only one without a second. No vyathate asitaha No, he is not suffering or enjoying in this manner. Vai Janaka prapto siti hovacha Yagyavalkya. So, hey Janaka, Yagyavalkya told, you have attained this. See? Abhayam Vai Janma Maranadi Nimittam Bhayashunyam. See? What is the Abhayam? Janma Maranadi Nimittam Bhayashunyam Abhayam. The fear of birth and death is gone. That is Abhayam, fearlessness. Hey Janaka Praptosi. Hey Janak Maharaj, you have attained that. Iti ha evam kila uvacha uktavan Yagyavalkya. This is what Yagyavalkya told Janakji, that you have attained fulfillment in life. Tadetatam. Atha vai te ham tad vakshami yatra gamishyasiti. Therefore, now I tell you where you will go when you know this. So hovacha janako Janako Vedeho Abhayam etadvat tvam abhigachat gachatu yastatvam no smanam he Yagyavalkya Bhagan Pujavan Abhayam Brahma Veda se Dabesi Prapitvan Upadhi Kruta Adnan Vivadhana Apanayana Ityartaha. Therefore, hey Yagyavalkya ji, you are giving me the knowledge of the fearless reality that I am by giving up, by removing the conditioned expression through the ignorance. That is, by removing these curtains of ignorance, you are giving me the state of fearlessness. Kim anyat aham vidya niskriyatam prayachami. Therefore, you have given me the direct knowledge or the experience of my own self. Therefore, in exchange of this, what can I give? Vidya nishkriyartham kim prachami, kim prayachami. Now what can I give you? You have given me my own self, sakshat atmanam eva dattavate. You have given me my own real self. Ataha namastestu ime videhastava yathishtam bhunjatam. Therefore, I can only salute you, and this videhastava yatheshtam bhujjata. Now take this kingdom of mine and live as you like. Aham chasmi dasa bhave stitaha. I shall be their servant. Please live here as you please. Yatheshtam mam rajyam cha pratipadyesu ityartaha. And in this manner, you own me and my kingdom and live as per your desire. See, because now Janaka Raja has attained the fulfillment in his life. Hereafter, the Tritiya Brahmana begins. See, how beautiful, my friends. All these things must be known. Hereafter again, the new questions, answers begin, and in that the 5 aspects of the knowledge or the light are taken for discussion, that we should be able to take it tomorrow, God willing. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.